Good evening, everyone. My name is Janique Scott, and today I'm going to share with you some very interesting aspects of Oklahoma culture. Being in the military and living on base, we get to meet a lot of non-native Oklahomans. This includes me as well. I didn't know much about the state of Oklahoma, but I did choose to research its state symbols because it's a way to kind of get a crash course on state culture and history. Today I'm going to share with you what exactly a state symbol is, how they're chosen, and some popular symbols of Oklahoma. Some of the most common state symbols here in Oklahoma have some very interesting backgrounds. So what exactly are state symbols? According to Oklahoma State University website, state symbols are a way for a state to show outsiders what things are important to it. These things can show culture, or sometimes they're just things that are very common, and they're usually chosen as the state symbols and emblems. Which brings me to my next point. How are these state symbols even chosen? Some state symbols can be icons of popular culture, like poems or songs. They can even be creatures that are common or have an effect on history. These things are then brought to legislature, and then the governor signs them into law. So some of the state symbols that I've chosen to share with you today are very important to Oklahoma's history and have some very interesting backgrounds and things that go along with them. The seal was the first emblem actually chosen for Oklahoma state symbol. It was designed by Gabe E. Parker, who was 1/8 Choctaw. It was brought into Constitution in 1907, and it is designed with 45 small stars, which represent all of the smaller states and other states in the United States, and one big star in the middle that has 5 points, and that represents the 5 Indian tribes that were here in Oklahoma when the emblem was brought into legislature. In 1972, the Oklahoma state animal was adopted, and it was the bison. The bison was actually very important to Oklahoma history because it was the main source of food for the Indians. And Governor Brad Henry signed the Oklahoma rose as the state flower in 2004. This actually overruled the first state flower, being the mistletoe, and the mistletoe was then renamed as the state emblem, floral emblem. So being in the military, we actually have the opportunity to move around a lot. And each state is a new way to learn more about history and culture just by learning the state symbols. So it can really be considered a crash course of history and culture. Thank you.